Newcastle away. It was, yeah, weren't as bad as last year, but it weren't great, was it? Jesus, 4-0 away to Newcastle when there was Arsenal dropping points, Liverpool dropping points, and yes, I know we're not title challengers, but if we'd have won that, what is it? I think it would have been 8 points off of Arsenal. I'm quickly trying to check now if this loads this table, but it just it seemed a tired performance, and like we was the one playing midweek. I know Newcastle didn't, but it seemed like we was tired from playing Champions or Europa League. It seemed not everyone wanted it. It seemed like they had other things on their mind. And then to think that we've got a little bit of a break to the Arsenal game now, and it just seemed like a wasted opportunity. So I've got the table up here. Newcastle are now 10 points below us. They're on 50 points, we're on 60. Villa, they're on 63, so we'd have been level on points with Villa with a game in hand. We would have been 8 points off of Liverpool and Arsenal. And we would have been 10 points off of City. Still having to play Liverpool and Arsenal, we would have been, if we'd have won those games against them, we would have been 5 points off of them. And it's been similar all season where we've had chances to catch up and really show ourselves this season, and we just seem to be missing that little bit of an edge. And I think it's showing that we don't have Harry Kane and having that true world-class player. And as much as it hates me to compare us, although they're ahead of us at the moment as well, but we're similar to Arsenal in the sense of we haven't got that person who's just going to pull us out and win that game for us at the moment. Yes, at the start of the season it seemed to because everyone was going together, but it didn't seem that we had that person. And it didn't seem we had that plan B under Pochettino on that Champions League run. We had Fernando Llorente. And we've had players like that in the past, and it doesn't seem that we've got that at the moment. Yes, we've got a strong team, but it doesn't seem we've got any game changers on that bench. We've just got solid players. And it did seem a waste, and it seemed it is good in the long term. To hurt short term, I know, especially when you got them lot down the road who are still challenged for the title. I know they're 2 points off the top, but yeah, it's still to play for. Because if we beat City, like we normally do in the Premier League at home, we kind of open it up. But it shows that we do need that number 6 because Basuma looked a little bit lost. Son looked just a shadow of his normal self, and we've been linked. I don't know if it's just a reaction thing from it with a lot of reporters just putting it out there, but we have been linked to 6s now, and we are linked to 9s. We're linked to the Sporting number 9, and we're mostly linked to Onana at the moment, and those two would make a massive difference to us. We've been linked to Tosin Abramayo from Fulham, which I really like. I believe he'll be a free in the summer as well. And to have him as a backup to Romero, because Romero, people are moaning at him for his performance, but he's playing every game. Last season, he didn't have to play every game, and at the start of the season, he didn't have to play every game because he was suspended. Now he's not being suspended as much. He's not getting his time to rest. So we need a little bit more depth in quality where it's not just a solid 6 out of 10 player who comes in. We need that person who actually makes a difference and actually makes a reaction in the team rather than just filling a squad number. And I feel like that's what we got. Yes, we've improved in the sense of we've not got players who let the side down when they start, when they're in the team. But it doesn't seem that they make much effect to the team. And I think that's the difference. And when you look at us at the moment, yes, we're 13 points off of top of the league. And we've been awful. And you can't tell me if we had Harry Kane, we'd be 13 points. We wouldn't be 13 or have 13 more points. If we didn't have another player, we wouldn't be 13 points higher. And I feel like that just shows that we need time. And I still don't really care about Champions League football because I prefer to be in Europa League and win a trophy and just get that off of our chest. And I know people really want Champions League, but I don't really care because we ain't going to win it if we're honest. Ange wants to focus on the league next season, he's already said. So Europa League, you can kind of go a little bit half-hearted till the latter stages. So then we can give like Lo Celso some more game time. Brian Hill might start to turn up because he wants to stay in the summer. And I feel like that could be a good progression for us. Because at the if we have Champions League, no one's going to get another game other than the starting 11. Probably 14 players will play. If we got Europa League, you'll actually be using more of the 23 man. So I think that's the thing, and the Newcastle game is just a reminder of, yeah, we're not there yet. We need to just humble ourselves because we ain't great. We're decent, but we ain't great. Yes, I think we'll finish fifth, well, top five. Sorry, I think we can still get higher. We could even push third if we just go undefeated now, but fourth or fifth is the most realistic. Might still get Champions League because of that fifth place, but at the same time, would I prefer us to finish fifth and be in Europa League and Arsenal get knocked out by Kane, or would I prefer Arsenal to beat Bayern and have a chance of winning the Champions League and we get Champions League next season? No, mate. So, yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. I know it was a tough game, I know, but I feel like a lot of people being reactionary with the Anjal thing as well. It's just a reminder we're not quite there yet. We need a little bit more depth and a little bit more rotation with our squad. So let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.